6a. So in this chapter, we saw the verb pleo, which is a e contract in which e's and o's don't combine, and more significantly, we began to see the middle voice. So we saw the way verbs that have active forms, when they are put into the middle voice, how that can affect the meaning. We also saw deponents, middle deponents. So there would be verbs that do not have corresponding active forms, only the middle form. Okay. This first paragraph doesn't have any middle voice verbs in it, but if you look at the second one, third line here, bulatai, that's one, right? And that's a deponent. There's no corresponding active form to that. So bulatai, he wishes, right? He wishes or he wants. Buatain, to help. All right, but let's look at the first paragraph. So all I've done is underline the verbs in red. Okay. So bring up the eraser pointer. So hominos oike en te crete, basileus deus de teis nesu. Kai en te tu minu oikia estin ho labyrinthos, eke doike ho minoteros, terion ti denon, to men hemisu anthropos, to demisu taros, ode minoteros estie anthropus, oh no, houn minos anakazde tus Atenaius hepta te neanias pempein kai hepta partenus kadatos pros ten cretain kai pareke altus to minotaro estien. Okay, first verb oike, e contract, right? He lives. The nominative is hominos. Right, the ho tells me for sure, no matter what form this is, right, that it is nominative singular. So minos, right? King in Knossos in ancient Crete, right, Manoa? So Minos lives in Te Crete, in Crete. Okay, next verb is, okay, there's no ho words, but remember that he is a possibility, right? So he is, that's what's going to be here. He is Basileus, king, Tes Nesu, of the island, right? Nesu, of course, is what gender? It is feminine, right? The article tells you that. What declension is it? It's second. So it's a feminine second declension. Right? The form of the noun itself tells you the declension. All right, so he is king of the island. Kai en te, okay, te is a dative article, so it's going to go with a dative noun. It's followed here by a genitive article. And mino, if you look up at the vocab, it gives you the genitive of minos. So that's genitive. So tu and mino go together, and they're genitives. So neither one of them can go with te. Next word, oikia, right? A, iota subscript. That's my dative of te. Right? And here takes the dative te oikia, so in the house, to mino, of minos. Right? Remember the genitive of possession and of idea? Right? So the genitive here is closely related to te oikia because that's what it's being linked to with the of idea. Right? And it's therefore been tucked inside of the dative article and noun because it's closely related to it. Like one idea, the house of Minos. Okay. So in the house of Minos is Ho Labyrinthos, so a labyrinth, right? That big maze in which a certain monster lives. Eke, there, doike, and this of course is de, right? Elision happened here in front of the vowel. So we're linking this as we go forward, right? So there lives the nominative, hominoteros, right? A masculine, second declension. So the Minotaur, there the Minotaur lives. Okay, Terion T Denon. So T here is a certain. So a certain Terion Denon, terrible Terion, monster or beast. Right, so a certain terrible beast. Okay, men and day. This is a time where you might go with that. On the one hand, this, and on the other hand, that. Meaning for men and day, it suggests at some point. So on the one hand, to hemisu, half, anthropos, man, and to demisu, half, taros, bull. Right? Hodemonoteros, sta, anthropos. Okay, so sta is my verb, eats. What does the nominative? Homonoteros, the minotaur eats. Anthropos, right? O-U-S, that's a second declension, accusative plural. So he eats people. That's terrible. Therefore, ho minos, anankazde. Right? Remember the G here in front of a K takes an N sound. Right? That's something I'm sure we've mentioned in class. If not, we can talk about. But I'm sure we've mentioned it. So therefore, minos, anankazde, he compels. Okay, direct object, tus Atenaius, the Athenians, te kai, both 7 young men, and 7 maidens, right, to send. So putting that all together, he compels the Athenians, Pempane, to send both 7 young men and 7 young women, katatos, each year. Kat for kata, again, a elision happened. All right, so anakaste, compel the accusative to do the infinitive, right? And then these other accusatives are the direct object of Pempane. Pempane is put right in the middle of the two things that are being sent, right? Notice the way they do that here? Don't be thrown by that. Look for the pieces, put them together. Compels whom to do what? Compels the Athenians to Pempane, the infinitive. Right? I still have other accusatives. It's what's being sent. Logically, it's going to make sense. Go with it. So to send both 7 young men and 7 young women every year to Tenkrete, to Crete. And he pareke, he provides autus them, right? This is a pronoun that we'll see the chart for. Actually, we did see the chart for that already last chapter, didn't we? Provides them, okay, indirect object here, dative, right? So they talked about the dative as object of preposition showing place where, has other meanings too, and most commonly it's an indirect object, to or for something. So he provides them to the minotaur, estiain, to eat, right? The infinitive estiain, to eat, right? EIN, an infinitive ending. All right, so that's the first paragraph down. Now we've left our family for a few chapters here. We'll read some mythology here. This is a story that Marina is telling, right? If you remember the context here. Right, so it'll be an entertaining couple of chapters. So go ahead, work on the rest of this, and we will go over it. So until next time.